just around the corner as you get a look at Bills Stadium just south of Buffalo, New York. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Buffalo Bills. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. To throw, Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. To throw is Cousins. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Cousins now from the 50. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. They find some open field here. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What, does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during...
And this ball is caught by Irv Smith. Touchdown, Vikings. Irv Smith Jr., his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Cousins will try and throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
To the Bills now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
54's Mike. 54's Mike.
To throw, it's Allen. Flush to his right. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown. Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football. And now a two-point conversion attempt forthcoming. Allen will try to throw for it. Flushed out right. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for two. They didn't have to go for two, but hey, they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match?
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Whip. Watch the whip. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Slam. Hatchet. R52.
So after the INT, it's Allen. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Now Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 32-yard line. Here's Cousins. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And what a great call defensively there, because they decided to bring pressure off the corner. And a lot of times, those big linemen, they can't account for the speed of a defensive back. And that time, he made a beeline right for the quarterback and got him. The cat blitz, tough to defend.
And if you're wondering how quick a quarterback's decision-making needs to be, and Next Gen Stats says that play took all of 2.8 seconds from beginning to end. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Williams looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
On second and goal, Allen. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. He was looking for John Ross that time. But now it's third and goal.
Watch your slack. Watch your slack. 56. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
49. Check 49. Check 49.
Sponge. No. Switch.
To the air. Allen rolling to his right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on third down.
Check 43.
56.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Check tight.
Allen going to go on fourth down. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. John Ross with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of...
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Gregory Rousseau in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Throwing on second and long. Cousins, it's caught. Smith. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Now Cousins. And the third interception thrown by Cousins. Teron Johnson able to pick it. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Allen now on first down. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal. Throwing now is Allen. Buying time to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
Check Mike 45. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Motion. Mike. Middle. I got him. Check 45 to Mike.
Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The intended target there was Gabriel Davis, but now it's third and goal.
Under 10. 10.
Check 3. Top 52.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Alert.
Slam.
From the gun, it's Allen. Rolling to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. Now Allen. Forced out to his left. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bills will extend their lead. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and recruit, and come out and start the third quarter. But things don't improve fast then. I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just got...
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jordan Poyer, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Bills. Gabriel Davis with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bills are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where...
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. And Oliver, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. After the sack on first down, Cousins complete. Smith has it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a first down as well. Throwing, Cousins. Goes right back to Smith again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Cousins to throw it. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And my goodness, another interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Another try after the first down sack. Allen. He's got a man complete. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
45 on the mic.
Watch the slants. Watch the slant.
Hey,
Alert. Alert.
bang, 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 bang. Watch the switch.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On play action, Allen. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And now it's second down. Cousins gives way to Cook. Room here to run. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That good for 22 and a first down. Cousins able to get away. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. And Oliver in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. Cousins now. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A first down throw for Cousins. And now here is another interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They've got his man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
We got trips over here.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. This one swung out to Williams. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be a second down. Now Allen. He finds Ross right side. It's complete. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Allen's throw is complete, and he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
He's checking. Crash. Hey,
Allen to throw once more. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. 45, Mike, 45.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis there to make the grab. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the third quarter, drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Mond looks to throw on first down. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Dalvin Cook is running back, the intended target. But it's going to be second down. Back to the air. Mond swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now Mond into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. From the 31, Allen. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. To the air, Allen. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. The intended target there was Gabriel Davis. That'll bring up second down. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one.
I'm trying to collect. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
So the challenge there not successful, and now they'll be left with only one timeout. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
45. Mike 45.
Guys, stay in the situation. Let's go.
Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
Middle.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Check.
Watch the step.
Throwing is Allen on third. Dancing to his left. That is caught by Williams. Touchdown, Buffalo. Javonte Williams with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Bills continue to pour it on. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And this one will be brought back to the 22. So after the INT, it's Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll dump this off to Cook. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And he's got Booker. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 26.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a 1st down.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Back to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Returning it, John Ross. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth.
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, baby. Go, 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 go.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And
oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10, 5, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. First to 5 Diggs, he can do a lot of things. He can be a possession-type receiver. He can take the top off a defense, or he can do what we saw right there, make a catch, and then turn it into a big game.
And I caught a quick glimpse of him before the ball was snapped, and there was something about his body language where you could tell early in this play, he wasn't just thinking first down. He was thinking end zone, and he got there.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now back to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And guys, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Allen now looks to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Ross. A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. To throw, it's Allen. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. So there's the big arm of Josh Allen on display. He can throw it as deep as anybody, and that was an absolute laser. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Keneduagu now out of his end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll set up a throw. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. A great read, and it's picked off. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
All day, just like that, just like that.
So Allen's going to look to throw. And he's got it. And he's brought down. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Allen steps away to his left. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point by Bass, up and good, and that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Going deep downfield for Ross. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for the late touchdown.
Well, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them,